What's up, guys? It's Chris with Palmer Aquatics. Today we're talking about telling the difference between sexes of the Corydoras catfish, male versus female. How do you tell with a Cory catfish? I'm outside playing with this 150 tall. I picked this up for $100. You can kind of tell that it's in rough shape. It has some holes inside of here that need to be sealed. The tank needs a complete re-silicone seal. I don't know if I want to do it. The piece of trim is busted on the side of it. Was it worth $100? I don't know. Sometimes I pick up a lot of these used aquariums and it's just like, I don't know if it's worth it. Look at this one. I picked this one up and it cracked on me. I picked this up for 20 bucks. Look how dirty it was. Like, talk about collectoritis. Like, did I really need this tank? 20 bucks. This is probably garbage. But guys, the Corydoras catfish and telling the difference between male and female. Let's dive into it. So to answer your question, long story short, how can I tell the difference between male and female of Corydoras catfish? It is the female is going to be a broader fish. It's going to be a little larger in size, and the male is going to be a little smaller. Here's a diagram from fishforums.net. On the left there, you can see the female is larger in size than the male on the right. And here is an actual live image of that same sort of diagram. The female is on the left. You can see it's a much broader fish. The female is going to be just a larger Cory catfish in general. It's going to be larger in size. And you might be thinking to yourself, wow, Chris, you're a lot of help. I'm trying to look at my Cory catfish and I can't tell the difference between which is smaller or larger, or maybe the fish are different ages and maybe that's a factor you might think. And here's the thing, long story long, it's really difficult to sex and tell the difference between genders of Corydoras catfish. Chances are you came to this video researching this because you're trying to breed your Cory catfish, and that happens all the time. People are constantly trying to breed these fish, and you're probably wondering, hey, do I have a bunch of males or can I get some females? And if you're also looking to breed them, I want to give you some advice. When keeping Corydoras catfish, you should be keeping them in groups. I always tell people, if you buy one Corydoras, you need to buy more of them. I tell them get 3 to 6 of them because they're going to be a much happier fish, and that's just how Corydoras are. So in turn with that idea, when breeding them, a lot of times people are accidentally breeding them because you're keeping a group of fish together, and that kind of brings me back to the idea of, you know, breeding them should be really easy because you should be keeping groups of these fish. And if you're trying to breed them and you only have like 1 or 2 of them, and that's why you might be wondering the sex of your Cory catfish, or if it's male or female, what you should do is get yourself a group and just let Mother Nature take its course. A lot of times in this hobby, we're always trying to find out the gender of these fish, if they're male or female, to breed them. But a lot of times the best way to breed fish is just keep a bunch of them together and let Mother Nature take its course, because the fish will figure that out. My advice to you as far as breeding Corydoras is to get a group of them. I would personally keep like 10 of them. Try to keep the same species of Corys in a group because your likelihood of breeding them is a lot higher, obviously, and they do a lot better in the group of the specifics, the species-specific group of them. After you have a group of Corys, the rest just kind of falls into place with good fish keeping, and I mean adequate water changes, good health and nutrition, good foods, good quality of foods, a diversity of food qualities, or I should say a diversity of food brands. You know, I like to feed my fish like 5 to 10 different brands of fish food, and it makes a huge difference. So yeah, guys, to wrap this up, Cory catfish are extremely difficult to sex. The female is going to be a larger size fish. It's going to be tough to tell though, so keep a group of them. And if you're looking for more info to figure out if yours is male or female, there are some diagrams on Google if you search for it. Guys, please let me know in the comment section how effective you were with sexing your Corydoras catfish. Could you tell which was male or female? Because I know it was difficult for me. All right, guys, give this video a like. Whoop, whoop.